president of France says making life difficult for the unvaccinated is a big part of his COVID-19 strategy. He made those comments in an interview with the French newspaper Le Parisien. And now some people are taking issue not just with the plan, but with the colorful language he used to explain his plan. Dominic Velitis is in Bristol, England, reverberating all the way from France to there. Dominic, what exactly did France's president say?
Yeah, good morning, Heather. Well, this was Emmanuel Macron's first in-depth interview of 2022. It was, as you say, with Le Parisien newspaper. And we can show you now the part of it which has caused offence, certainly in some quarters. In it, he says, the unvaccinated, I really want to piss them off. And so we're going to continue doing so until the end. That is the strategy. Now, his comments come, Heather, as the French government is trying to push through new legislation that will bar the unvaccinated from large parts of French public life, from visiting things like restaurants and using public transport and so on. It is a deeply divisive piece of prospective legislation, and Macron's comments have added fuel to the fire of that divisiveness. But as I say, also offended quite a few people as well, especially opposition politicians. Indeed, just after this interview was published last night, lawmakers moved to suspend that piece of that debate on that piece of prospective legislation, which, as I say, is proving to be highly divisive. There has been a lot of criticism too, Heather, about Macron's choice of perhaps salty language in this newspaper interview, not least of all from the far-right leader Marine Le Pen, who took to Twitter to criticise Macron's leadership. She said, the president shouldn't say that. He insists on dividing rather than unifying and wants to make the unvaccinated second-class citizens. Emmanuel Macron is unworthy of his office. So Emmanuel Macron, the French president, being criticised fairly widely today for his comments in that interview. It is worth remembering, though, Heather, of course, that France is just a few months away from a presidential election. Heather.
Dominic Velitis in Bristol. Thank you very much, Dominic, this morning.
Thank you.